morning, good morning. Here we go. Good morning. It's Ann Lefkovits with the Graceful Yogi, and today's class is going to be Pilates, a 40-minute Pilates class, and I'm bringing the small ball to class this morning. So we're going to get started. We have 9 exercises and 10 reps, 9 exercise, 10 reps, and we're going to get started here right now. I'm just going to adjust a little bit of my phone so that people can see me on Instagram. All right. Let's do a little marching to kind of warm up, to get our body moving. I always love a little marching. And we're just going to raise our knees up and knees up and arms moving. Wake up this body. Whew. Monday morning after the big 4th of July weekend here in Piedmont. Cute little parade was happening. And we had a beautiful little block party. Got to know my neighbors, which was super fun. If you haven't done a block party in your neighborhood, we used to, when I was single and living in the city, we'd have progressive dinners, which were always so fun, where somebody starts with the drinks and appetizers and then moving over to another apartment for the salad, and then another apartment for the main menu, and then dessert. Super fun way to get to know neighbors. Community. We're building community. All right. Start to slow it down. Beautiful. All right. Nice. Let's raise our arms up to the ceiling. And then draw the arms nice and wide. Switch the ball. Raise the arms up to the ceiling. Maybe look up at the ceiling. And then switch the ball down here. Third set. Reach up. And switch the ball. Fourth set. And come on down. Beautiful. Chin to chest. Over to the right. To the back. To the left and center. Over to the right. To the back. To the left and center. And now rolling over to the left. To the back. Center. And to the left. Back. And to the right and center. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. Continue. I just want to adjust my cell phone. There we go. All right. Okay, we have the small ball. Let's come down to the mat, and we're going to start with our exercises. And what's great about using a prop is that you often destabilize yourself, and that way you work in your core and all these smaller little muscles to keep everything aligned. So the first exercise we're going to do is we'll be in a quadruped. I'm going to put the ball underneath my left knee, and I have my left toes connected to the mat. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to lift up the right leg and then bring it down. You don't have to tap it on the ground. Lift up 2 and bring down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeeze at the top, 8, 9, and 10. And come on down. Switch the ball underneath the right knee. Notice I have my toes curled under on the right side to get my stabilization. And now I'm just going to lift that left knee, and here we go. 1, 2. Foot is flexed. 4, 5, 6. Nice and slow and controlled. 8, 9, and 10. Come on down. Come off that ball. Pause a moment. I just want to sit back on my heels a moment and find a stretch, reaching my arms up to the ceiling. And now I'm going to roll and just come forward a little bit into a nice little child's pose. Roll the shoulders outward, away from the ears. Beautiful. Walk the hands towards the knees. And now come up to kneeling, and you're going to put that ball right in between the thighs, between the knees. And we're going to come down to on our quadruped. This is oblique work. So you come up off the mat on the knees, you turn to the right, center, turn to the left, center, right, left. That's 2. Left, right, left, right, left. Here's 5. And 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And come on down. Whew. All right, I felt that in my quads. Some good work here. Just going to pull my hair back up into a pony so that I can be free. All right, next exercise. Downward dog and then into bear pose. Ball stays in between the thighs. So curl the toes under, straighten the legs. You're in your downward dog. Find that dog here. Bend the knees down about an inch off the mat, and then straighten the legs. That's 1. Bend the knees down and straighten back up. That's 2. Bend the knees down. 3. Straighten back up. Notice if you're using your abdominals. I am. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Straighten back up. Nice and long in your downward dog, stretching back into the heels. And then bend the knees and come on down. Come off of those wrists and kind of roll the wrists a little bit. All right, we're going to be on our side body. So you're just going to come to where you have, I'm going to deflate my ball slightly because I feel like I've got a little bit too much air in it, which is that's where we kind of find the balance of how much air. So we're going to come on the right side of your hip with the ball, and you're on your forearm. Your legs are stacked. Bottom leg connected, top leg connected, and you're just going to lift up that top leg, flex the foot, point the toe, Flex the foot, come on down. Drop 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Come off that ball and you're going to switch to the opposite side. So we're going to put that ball underneath the left hip. Find your balance, legs extended nice and long. Left forearm on the mat. And I've got my feet flexed down at the bottom. I'm going to raise that top leg up and draw down. 2, 3, 4. Doesn't have to go up super high. And 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Come off the ball. Next exercise. We're going to be on our right side. And I am going to add a blanket because I've got some tender hip. So this is just adding a little bit of padding on the mat with my blanket. So I'm just going to open this up nice and long here. Alrighty. And it is where we've done these exercises before. So we're on the right side. You have a little bit of a banana shape. The ball will be in your left hand. And you are going to roll back, lift the legs, tap the toes with the ball, and come on back, straighten nice and long. Roll back 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Switch to the opposite side. We'll be on our left side, doing that same exercise. Find your banana shape, right arm up to the ceiling with the ball in it. Roll back with the hips, lift the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. For those of you out there who sometimes watch me from your bed with a cup of coffee, get your ass out of bed and join me, all right? Come on now. It's fun doing this with more than just a few people. Let's go. Be consistent with me. Same similar exercise. Now the ball is down at my feet, and I'm going to have my left arm to the ceiling, rolling back, lift the legs up. 1, 2, strong. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. I got to lift, straighten, stretch, switch to the other side. Yeah, you know who you are out there. You guys say, oh my God, you look so great. I love watching, but I'm like in my bed having coffee. Like, do that at 7:30 and then join me in class. Here we go. Reach 1, left side, 2, strong with the legs, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Reaching up, 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 up. Fold forward. Woo. Some good side body work, leg strengthening. Next exercise. Let's come down to the mat, and we're going to have the ball right underneath our tailbone. So I'm going to lift my hips up, put my ball right underneath there. Find my balance here. Lift the legs up to the ceiling. Open to a beautiful V. Flex the feet, turn the toes out, and then draw the legs, heels together. Draw the legs together. You're zipping up the center. Open up the legs, toes pointed. Flex them, turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Bend those knees in a moment. Hold the shins in front of you like a nice little ball. And then release. Put one foot down the other. Lift the butt off of the ball. And now we're going to do our next exercise, which is frog. Rolling back down, put the ball underneath. And find your balance on that ball. Right leg comes up, left leg comes up. So your legs are going to be in a diamond shape, 90-degree, knees out, toes connected, heels connected, I should say. Arms are going to go draw right up to the ceiling. And then you're just going to tap that right toe down and draw it up. Left toe down and draw up. That's 1. Right? Stay in the same position with the leg. Left, up. Here we go. Right and left. Here's 4 and 4. 5 and 5. It's all the strength of your abdominals. 6 and 6. Relax the neck. 7 and 7. Right side. 8 and 8. 9 and 9. Last one. 10 and 10. And now draw the knees into the chest again. You can roll those ankles out if that feels good to you. Beautiful. And now last little exercise. Same diamond position, toes, heels connected, knees open, hip width apart, arms to the ceiling. You're going to tap both legs down and then draw them up. You're just tapping the toes. Here's 2 and 3 and 4 Nice and slow, no momentum. 5. We have 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, nice and controlled, 10. Knees together, come into a nice little ball. Flex and point those toes. Roll the ankles if that feels good. Put one foot down, the other foot down. Lift the hips up. Get the ball out from underneath you. And then we're going to roll up. And we're going to start from the beginning. All the way from the beginning. So we're going to do this round of exercises again. All right. So we're going to come into a quadruped. And I'm going to have the ball underneath the left knee. Finding my balance. Okay. And then right leg comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Knee comes down. Switch the ball over to the right knee. Come onto the ball with the right knee. Find your balance. Lift the left knee off and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Come off of the ball. Let's slide into a child's pose for a moment. Stretch, release, breathe. Next exercise. Roll yourself up. We're going to do downward dog with, not downward dog. It's the twisting oblique work. Okay. So the ball goes in between the thighs, come up onto your toes, twist to the right, and then to the left, center, right, left, center, right, left, center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Come on down with the ball. Come off of those hands a moment. And we're just going to roll our wrists a little bit. And now we're going to do the downward dog with the bear pose. Knee, ball in between the knees. Come to your little quadruped. I think I'm going to come off my mat or my blanket with my hands. Get a little better traction. Full on with the hands to the mat. Curl the toes under. Coming up into my downward dog. Pause a moment in your downward dog. Push those hips back towards the heels. And now bend the knees down. 1. And come on back up. 2. And come on back up. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Whew, that feels good. Hanging in my downward dog for a second. And then our next exercise will be side body. So I'll come back onto the right side, putting the ball underneath my right hip, being on my right forearm, stacking the legs. And we're going to put our hand behind our head. That keeps us in line, or it could be up to the ceiling. I'm going to go and kind of press my head back into my hand, and then I raise that top leg and bring it down. Point the toe, flex the foot to come down. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, trying to look at the cameras, 8, 9, and 10. Switching to the other side, come off that ball. If ever you want to do a private, I'm available for privates on Zoom or in person. Please DM me or email me through the Graceful Yogi. Stacking my legs on top of each other, right hand comes behind the head, pressing the head back a little bit into my hand, and now lift that top leg and flex to come down. 2, nice and steady. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, here's 10, and come on down. Beautiful. Come off that ball, stretch a little bit if you want to. Back to the right side. This is where we lift double leg. It's oblique work and abdominals. So you're going to be on that right forearm. The ball will be up to the ceiling. You're in your banana shape. And here we go. Both legs up and back. Here's 2 and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, woo, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then come on up, and we're going to switch to the other side. I had a private client last month, and she came over, and it's her first time doing Pilates, and she said to me, I saw her recently, and she said, you know, is it possible that I felt taller after class? And I said, absolutely. This is where we get that reach and that stretch, and we just feel we get a little bit taller, okay? We do in Pilates. Lengthen and strengthen. Here we go. Left side, both legs up, tap the ball with the toes. And here's 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, we're going to switch to the other side, and this is where we put the ball in between the ankles. We do that same exercise, and we've got the ball in between the ankles, left arm up to the ceiling. Try to find your balance here, nice and steady. And here we go, reaching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to reach both arms up, fold forward, and now switching to my left side. Legs nice and long on the left forearm. Legs long, right arm up to the ceiling. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to reach up to the seated position. Arms going to reach up, up, up out of my sits bones. And then I'm going to fold forward nice and gentle. Nice and gentle with your body. There's modifications in these exercises that you can do. And also, a lot of times I say, if you can't do all 10 or all 8 that I ask, just do 5 or 4 perfect reps. All right. So that's if it's too much for you to do 10, then just do 5. Rolling down, putting that ball underneath your hips. This is where we do the splits and draw the heels together. So one leg up, next leg up. Now we're going to draw the arms to the ceiling. Shoulders are connected down to the mat. Open wide, turn the feet, flex the feet, and draw the heels together. Point the toes. Open up 2, flex, and draw together. 3, flex, draw together. 4, and draw together. Inside, small little muscles that are helping to support your larger muscles, give you function and flexibility. Here's 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Beautiful. Bend those knees in. Find a nice little ball. Stretch a little bit further than what you think you can do. And now we're going to put the legs into tabletop. Open up those knees into that little diamond shape that I've talked about, or we call it a frog. Arms go up to the ceiling again, but connect those scapula, the shoulders down. And now tap the right toe down, draw it up, left toe, up, right toe, up, left toe, up. The leg stays in the shape of the diamond as you tap down. And here's 5. And 5 on the left side. 5 more. Right side. Ooh. Left side. Right side. Left side. I'm really in my abdominals here. 8. And 8. 9. And 9. That whistling is my breathing. 10. And 10. Close the knees, draw the knees into the chest again. You can roll those ankles a bit. We just have our last exercise of the morning. Glad you joined me. And here we go. Tabletop again, knees out to the side, arms to the ceiling. If modification is arms come down, if you can't find your balance here, that's okay. And now toes come down together and raise them back up. Here's 2, And 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Knees come together, roll in. Put the feet down one at a time, lift the hips off of the ball. We're going to roll up into seated position and legs extend out nice and long. Draw the arms up to the ceiling and forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Reach the heart towards the knees. Looking at your toes. Finding your fold. Legs are pressing into the mat. Lengthen the head towards the toes. Draw yourself back up. And then just come to sitting for 1 second. Thank you so much for joining me today in the Pilates class on Mondays. I love this class. I hope that more of you join in. It's great to do Pilates, lengthen and strengthen. See you again on the mat.